My name is Maria Valentina Chavez Valencia, and today I'm going to talk about Rip Van Winkle book review. First, let's talk about the author, Washington Irving, also known as the father of American literature. He was born on April 3rd, 1783 in New York City, and he died in 1859 in New York. He wrote many stories, such as The Legend of Sleepy Hollow in 1819 and Rip Van Winkle. Today we are going to talk about this famous story. Now let's talk about where the story took place. In the Catskill Mountains and the Hudson River. Now, let's talk about characters. Rip, he's helpful, patient, obedient, kind, with a noble heart, but he is lazy because he doesn't like working. Then, Rip's wife, he's a tough person with a harsh heart, and he likes to nag Rip all the time. Wolf, he is Rip's dog, and he doesn't like Rip's wife. Nicholas Feather, he's an innkeeper that guards the inn from morning until night. And the strange man, he's short, square, with long white hair and beard, and he wears Dutch clothes. Now let's talk about the chapters. The first one is the Rip Van Winkle family. It shows us the personality of each character, Rip, Rip's wife, Wolf, and one of Rip's friends. Rip is a kind, helpful man with a noble heart, obedient, but he's lazy. He likes to do everyone's work, but he never does his own work. That is why his wife is so tough with him. His wife is a tough person, rude, that nags him all the time because he never cares about the fences of his house, the family, the children. They wear all very close, as same as the father. Then it explains us why the wife is so angry when Rip goes to the inn that is called King George III. That is where Rip goes with his friends. They drink beer sometimes, and here you can find Nicholas Feather. That is one of his friends, the innkeeper. Rip likes to talk about him, about everything, because there he's happy. And that's it, the whole chapter. It introduces us the family, personality, relationship issues, and how the environment of Rip Van Winkle works. The second chapter is A Strange Afternoon. Rip sits on a green hill. He looks at the sky and the Hudson River, and he realizes that it's too late, so he had to come home. When he was going down the mountain, he suddenly heard his name. Someone was calling him, but he didn't see anything. So he kept going down when a strange man appears. The man was climbing up the hill. Rip saw him. He's a square, short, with long beard, also white hair, and he has something in the back, a small barrel. Rip wants to help him. They go up the valley and find another man. Rip heard something like a thunderstorm, but doesn't see anything. Then they go up the valley and find an amphitheater. They go to that with the stones and trees, and Rip hears something like a thunderstorm, but he can't see anything. So then appears the man, the strange man with Dutch clothes, and they were playing ninepins. Yeah, and they point at the barrel of the man, and Rip thought that it was a great idea to serve them, and he also drink from that. He drinks too much and then falls asleep. The third chapter is the next morning. When Rip woke up, he realizes that it was too late and his wife will be furious about what happened. So he went down the hill looking for his dog and his gun. But when he was near the village, he saw different people, different faces. He decided to go to the inn, but when he was there, he found out that they was no longer there. It was a hotel called the Union Hotel. In front of the hotel, it was a pole with a flag that had stars and stripes on it, and instead of finding King George, she found a different person that was George Washington, and he wore a hat and a blue coat. The fourth chapter is the spirits of the Catskill Mountains. In the hotel, we saw noisy and fast people. So he decided to ask a thin man what was going on. So the man talking about strange words or Rip's vocabulary. For example, elections, liberty, confused. Also, he wondered that nobody remembered him. He had a crisis, but he saw a young lady that was staring at him. So she told him that her name was Judith Gardiner, his daughter. And he started talking about the history, but no one believed him. So people of the village decided to ask the old Peter Vanderton. So he said that there were strange spirits living in the Catskill Mountains and in the Hudson River, and that every 20 years Hudson River returned with his men and they play ninepins, and the whole history repeats. Finally, he met people and everyone liked him. He was happy and he told stories about his 20-year long sleep history, but he never understood the American Revolutionary War. Now the conclusion and personal reflection. I enjoyed very much reading this book. It taught me about friendship, family, and to help the others. The things I didn't like, it was Rip Van Winkle's attitude about his laziness. I don't agree when you put yourself at the end of your priorities. You can't go in around life doing everyone's work and never yours. First, you have to put your main goals and finish it, because you are the most important thing in life. Then you can help the others, but always put yourself in the first place. I recommend this book for young people, because there you can appreciate things in life, your family, work, or history. So if you are young and you're watching me, you should start reading, because reading opens your mind, and if you do it in English, you learn more.